So I thought I would share a little video, might be a little bit long, to make my rounds around the property, just to give you an overlay of what our outside of the house looks like anyway. This is the beginning of our driveway. This is the Buzzell Hill Road. We're probably on the middle part of probably about a 2-mile dirt road. That's my dog Megan, who shouldn't be down here on the road. Whoop, excuse the pooping. Kelly is really into decorative projects. So this is kind of the bottom of our driveway. Come on, Megan, this way. This is Megan, who, if not by the Lord's grace and mercy, was pretty much on death row a couple weeks ago. Was very, very sick. And I prayed over her and really petitioned the Lord for a healing, even though I know she's just a dog, and though it's a small issue compared to the Lord's glory, it was kind of a big burden on me losing her. So the Lord graciously, mercifully allowed her some more time on earth with me. So I'm very grateful and give him all the glory. So as we come up to the top of the driveway, this is kind of our property on the right coming up the driveway. Our property on the left. This would be the neighbors that I didn't show you. That would be probably across the street that I told you about. And then, like I said, our driveway's fairly good distance. We do need a new driveway, but that's about 20 grand. And the left side, coming up, this will be our side yard. We kind of come up to an island. The driveway kind of goes around to the left and the right, like a roundabout. This would be our little middle section. And as we come up to the right of the driveway, we don't have a very nice lawn, unfortunately, with all the with all the plowing and everything else and the pine trees. I don't do a whole lot of focusing on the quality of the lawn other than just mowing it. This would be four of 7 cords of wood for this coming season that we haven't stacked yet, because we'll put these 4 cords undercover in our garage, and then I'll show you the rest of the cords out in the backyard. So this kind of continues around the property. And we have our shed, store our summer and winter stuff. Our garage, which is in need of repairs for the doors, as well as a new paint job. And then we would have the front of our house. It's a 4-season porch. Again, the center, and then coming around the roundabout. Kind of our pride and joy here. We love looking out the window at our birds from our kitchen window. A variety of feeders to attract as many different kinds as we can. I normally have this trimmed, but Kelly has been on me not to trim it because she thinks I'm ruining the blossoms that come in for all of 2 weeks in the spring and summer. So I've kind of let that grow out. I just reseeded this part of the lawn within the past 4 weeks, because this is where Megan would normally go do her business through the winter, and it was all gross. Unfortunately, there's some more bare spots, so I'll have to patch seed those, but otherwise, huge improvement where it was. And that's Megan enjoying her pool, which I should probably shut off. Getting a little deep. Megan like her pool. Megan is a little over, 1 second. Megan's a little over 12 years old. We've had her since she was a puppy. So this would be, again, the left side coming up our driveway. These would be about the neighbors on our left that I repented over. So you really can't see too much when the leaves are in full bloom, which is a blessing. And then this would be continuing around our house into our backyard. Kind of our side of the house, going out onto our back deck. And that would be the door going into one of the doors going into our basement. And a couple of tables and chairs that we never sit out at. And then we have we'll go over here real quick. This would be the other 3 cords of our wood. And those will go into the basement probably in October, November. This would be the back of our home. Back deck. That would be the kitchen area leading off of the deck. And that would be our kind of our private balcony off of our bedroom. And then we have another kind of a 4-season porch. And that would be the back end of our garage. And kind of come around to the backyard. And this would be my garden for this year. I actually put some prayer into this one because I haven't really done too well with gardens in the past. And the Lord is really blessing us. It seems to be doing very well. We've got some gourds going because Kelly wants to make birdhouses out of them. I have about 16 tomato plants. Some baby tomatoes are already coming in. We have, 8 cucumbers? Basically what we would eat. And we'll give away most of this to friends and family. Maybe the food pantry, depending on how much comes in. We would have zucchini, squash, and then some green beans. This bare spot here is where I had planted scallions and some carrots, but I think in my inexperience I planted them too deep, so the seeds did not come through. So beyond the garden would be, we have like our property wall, but we own probably, I want to say 40 feet, maybe even more than that, beyond the barrier. And this would be the, I don't know, 5 acres or so that nobody lives on, as well as going back to the other side of our house. Again, many acres that nobody lives on. So the only neighbors that we have would be right across the street from the driveway, and then our neighbors on that side. So that's kind of a quick, make you dizzy type of video. I'm not even sure how I will share this with you because I'm not that familiar with doing a YouTube video. Hopefully this transfers onto that application because I think it's too big for email or anything else. So that is our story. I think Megan is fighting off some horseflies, and God's blessings on all of you. Bye-bye.